Hey guys, it's Greg, and today I've got this amazing Judge Dredd diorama by Pop Culture Shock Collectibles for you to have a look at. Quick look at the box as usual for anyone that's interested in that sort of thing. This is my first piece by Pop Culture Shock. I think they've done a pretty nice job on the box. You've got art on every side. On the bottom you've got the edition number like Sideshow do. This one's at 300 pieces. This one's a regular. Strangely though, my one's not numbered. It says at 300, but there's no actual edition number on there. There isn't on the brown shipper either. So I'm probably going to send Pop Culture Shock an email about that, just asking why that is, if it's a common problem. It doesn't really bother me. I know it's at 300, I'm not fussed about what the number is. Okay, so that's the box. Onto the statue. Okay, I thought I'd do this review a bit different to normal. I thought I'd show you how it goes together, because all the parts on this statue are incredibly detailed, and it's probably going to be easier to show you that separately. So this is the base. It's an amazing base, much better than most Sideshow bases, I think. I don't know if you can make it out, but it's a broken Dredd badge off of a building or something. I'm not a real big Judge Dredd fan. Not that I'm not a fan, but I don't read the comics or anything, so I can't go into too much detail about it. But you can see the brown rubble underneath. You've got a building girder there, and the badge broken down around it. I think it's really, really nicely done. And it's massive. I'll do a size comparison as normal nearer the end of the video, but the base is really big. Okay, so that's the base. Okay, the first part you get to put in the base is this robot head. This guy's called Call Me Kenneth, or the comic that it's from is called Call Me Kenneth. Again, I'm not sure, but it's a great piece, pretty heavy, really well painted. And this basically slots in just there. Okay, so that's the first part of the base, and the next part is Dredd himself. Okay, so here's Dredd. The detail on this guy is absolutely incredible, as is the paint. And you can see the slot just there. He basically, if I can do it with one hand, yeah, he basically slots in that slot, and his other foot rests on the robot's head. Okay, I'll go into more detail when he's all together, but that's Dredd stood on the base. Okay, next up comes the first of his guns. This is the first one, the basic one. The detail on this, the painting, is amazing. You can see on his hands there's no overpaint on the gun at all. It's just perfect. You can see there is a number 4 missing on the gun, only on this side though. I believe that's a common problem on this, but I don't think it takes anything away from the piece itself. Okay, so that slots in there with magnet. And next up was his truncheon. I've already stuck it in because the magnet is not the best in there, and it's a little bit difficult to do holding the camera in one hand and putting it in with the other, so I've already stuck it in. It's alright once you get it in place, but you do have to be careful around it because it can easily be knocked out. Okay, so the last part to go in is the robot's arm. Okay, here's the robot's arm. Again, another amazingly painted piece. Just the weathering effect that they've put on there. And it's pretty heavy actually as well. And basically that just sits on the base. Somewhere like that. Okay, so there's the completed Dredd Diorama. It really is an incredible looking piece. But it actually comes with a second switch out gun as well, which is so much better than this one. This one actually seems a bit of a waste having because the other one's so good. I can't imagine anyone displaying it without it. So I'm just going to stick that one in now for you. Okay, so here we go. I've switched out the gun. And as you can see, this one has a trail of empty cartridges being ejected from his gun. It's a really nice effect that they've done. So as I said earlier, this is my first piece from Pop Culture Shock, and I've got to say, compared to the sideshow pieces that I've got, which I love all of them, this one's in a different league. The paint job, the detail, the quality, everything, just incredible. See Dredd's mean looking face. I mean, this chain from his zipper to his badge, that's actually loose. You can pull it away, well, not by much, but it comes away from the body, so that's been sculpted. How they done that, I never know. They've used a really nice metallic blue paint. It looks incredible in person. The boot's really nice weathering, or shading I should say. There's even some very subtle dirt marks on his boots. Don't think the camera's quite picking it up. Okay, I'm just going to put him back on the stand so I can rotate him and show you the back. Okay, so I'm going to just turn him around a bit so you can see a full 360. But just for an idea of the quality, just look at the paint line around his neck. Not a single bit of overspray or overpaint around his helmet. I've got to be careful here. I'm worried I'm going to knock his baton off. Again, on his gloves, those red circles, they're perfect. Really nice shading effects on his armour. Good muscle tone, and the way they've put the wrinkles in his bodysuit as well. There's a better look at the empty cartridge casings. Really nicely done. And the details on his gun there. Okay, so to finish off, I'm just going to give you a quick size comparison. Okay, so here's my can of Pepsi, so you can see how big this guy is. I've just measured him, and he stands just over 20 inches tall, so he's pretty massive. There you go. This guy's getting harder and harder to find for a decent price. I was lucky enough to find one on eBay in France for retail price, and pretty cheap shipping as well to the UK. And it turned up perfect, no issues at all. Coming from France, there was no import duty, so I was really chuffed to get a good deal. They also do an exclusive version which comes with a full-size character on the base, which replaces the robot. I'd have loved to have got hold of that one, but that goes for pretty big money these days, nearly twice the price of the regular. I'm still on the lookout for one. If I can get one for a good price, I'll pick it up, because I've actually got Judge Death exclusive on order, which is why I needed to get hold of Dredd before that arrives. I'm so glad I did. This piece is incredible. If you see one, if you like it and you see one for a good price, I'd definitely recommend picking it up. You won't regret it. I would say this is up there with the Spider-Man comiquette for me. It's just incredible. Really, really happy that I got this. So there you go, that's the Dredd Diorama by Pop Culture Shock. Thanks for watching as usual, and I'll be back very soon with another video. Cheers for now.